Welcome back, Agent. Well, time to get down to business. Meet your new briefing officer and companion. They will assist you moving forward. Folks, introduce yourselves.
What up? I'm here to drop some beats for you. Name Sound. The nerds from Intelligence started this companion unit to help you hotshots out. I'm here to have you back dealing with the goofies.
Nice to meet you, Agent. First Lieutenant Ashley. I'll be your briefing officer on behalf of the Assistant Director. Now that we got our introductions out of the way, let's get started. Agent, your new target is Grace Levi. According to Intelligence, Random News already covered the story about Grace Levi. We didn't catch on at first, until we learned that she was dealing with Jedediah Brown and one of the few people harassing Burgundy Blue. After Random covered the story regarding the scamming at Dalton, Grace Levi tried to have Random's videos taken down, but she failed. When that didn't work, she resorted to a not-so-friendly community post about him.
Damn, I love a woman rocking that corporate drip. Are you sure she's our target?
Yes. Don't let the corporate look deceive you. There's a reason Random News did a video about her in the past. And what Grace Levi didn't count on is the shadow sector. And it's time for you two to say hi. Your mission is to investigate this weird activity regarding Dalton and do a quick lookup about Grace Levi through Random's content. It's cutting close to 7 years since Random did a video about Grace Levi. The director wants to know why she waited till now to come after Random. Dismissed. And if you see something, write something.
Welcome to the lounge. My name is Shadow, and I have a story to tell. Some of the clips are from Random News. A link will be in the comments section. There are supporters who enjoy the content, and there are those who go above and beyond to support a content creator. They even go far and donate money beyond $20 or do their dirty work. Grace Levi is one of these supporters. We didn't know about this Grace Levi. Looking back into one of Random News content, we've learned that Grace Levi had a small hand in gaining fame during the Kanika case. She claims that she communicated with the spirit of Kanika. Don't bother looking for said video. She deleted it. Fast forward to a few years later, Dalton happened. Tiffany Henyard, Dalton's current mayor, has been making waves with her misuse of taxpayers' money and other corrupt activities the mayor is accused of doing. There will be another story regarding Dalton in a future episode. One of these activists made their way to the scene, and that person is Jedediah Brown. Jedediah is known for entering a case, created all levels of infighting from his team once he got the funds he raised, and one of few people responsible for stalking and harassing Burgundy Blue. This pattern has been established since the Kanika case, and who knows, maybe longer.
Our boy Random News made many diss tracks about the Monkey Prince, and homegirl Grace Levi isn't happy with Random sticking his nose in Jed's business. She tried to strike Random's videos, but like the Macarena, it was short-lived. Realizing that Random followed the YouTube Bill of Rights, Grace Levi was so upset, she made a not-so-nice community wall. Sounds like a bitter ex who got dumped first. But don't worry, your boy's from Baltimore. We're sure he deals with the crazies every day when having his morning coffee and blunts. Hold up, how can she tell that Random is fat? Did Kanika's ghost communicated with her during her smoke sessions? Or she got her source from the shaman of the loop?
Random News ain't never showed his face. I bet you he's some big fat slob ass nigga that's sitting around eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, his ass sound like his ass eat crackers and drink vinegar.
Man, with the size of your boy's forehead, you would have thought he would have been able to come up with something more wittier than that. And I'm sure he was up all night thinking of that bullshit.
Cause he a random ass retard sitting behind the screen that just got a little computer savvy about himself.
You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man to give her a pass on that one, because I know
I got real nigga shit that I'm dealing with.
I wonder how she's doing. She's been really quiet for over a year now. Anyway, it doesn't end there. Grace Levi decides to drop her own album about not just about Random, but another content creator known as the Critical Smoker, Reality Check TV Chicago, and anyone else who has a problem with Curious George. However, the live Grace Levi made was just clickbait.
Waste of my damn time.
And most of it was just her opinion about Burgundy Blue and a court case regarding Jedediah stalking Burgundy. And that was 2 months ago. Now something happened 2 months later because Grace Levi made a live stream at 3 in the morning. That's booty call hours. Looks like whatever Grace Levi saw, she ain't down with it. Random, and probably others already gave the homegirl the tea, but I guess she's not a Lipton fan. We'll let Random have the floor for this part.
Dalton, for views. And something must have happened while she was there, because she came live and started saying this shit.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and Grace Levi is up.
Instead of getting sleep, she decided to come online at 3 in the morning and make a goofy out of herself.
When I went down there and I kept saying that I don't know what to call myself because I don't want to be categorized as a content creator, because the stigma behind content creators.
That's kind of what happens when you make videos claiming that you talk to the dead.
All of these prominent people who call themselves activists and who they really are and how they really behave. And I would say to myself, I cannot be categorized as an activist because those people are compromised as well.
So when I told this goofy Jed and his crew were frauds, she went out of her way to strike my page and take up for him. Now look at her.
A lot of these people have gang mentality. And if you don't agree with them, bless them, they will try to destroy you. They will try to blackball you. They will make rumors about you.
You mean the way she teamed up with Jad to harass Burgundy Blue?
Here we go.
You can object.
There go her page.
Both of you can respond.
Public platform.
Like I said, you have activists that says they have your best interest in mind. But as soon as they're not in the limelight, or as soon as they're not number one, they have a fucking problem and they're trying to cut everybody by the throat.
Just like he did to his last team, but she was too busy clout chasing to listen.
It's unacceptable in Judge Faith. He's gonna frame you in any way he can.
My best advice is to watch everybody. Take every piece of content and make it make sense for you. Even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Even if it's your favorite person.
Well, she should have took her own advice before she started striking people, then lying on them after she got called out for it.
I don't like being taken for a fool. I really don't.
Well, I guess she hates going back and watching this.
I'm just gonna keep it real. There's a lot of people that's riding this wave just to make money. And that is what people are saying about Jedediah.
You know, people like me who tried to warn this goofy.
Now let me tell you this. Over the last 3 months or so, I have at least donated about $350. How about that?
I need to be 365 degrees.
She said 365. I don't even got a joke for that.
This was the epiphany today. They know. And they're not saying anything because it don't work for their benefit. Or it's going to go against someone who they're in bed with.
Kind of sounds like this, right?
Y'all don't want me to really open my fucking mouth. But I can't do it because it ain't nothing in this for me doing it.
And I woke up and my Facebook block fucked up, my internet fucked up. I don't know what it is. But you got people out here talking about, oh, I could do this, I could do that.
And there's only one goofy out here claiming they can dox and hack you on live.
I need you to make a few more comments so that I can tell you your name. Make a few more comments, y'all. Don't block them. So I'm gonna tell you your name and I'm gonna let you claim you're being doxxed. We'll do it right here live.
I'm not disheartened, but I'm hurt. I don't know how to feel right now because everyone, I believe, in this Dalton fight, in or out of Dalton, is compromised.
And since she was out here striking pages for Jed, she can add herself to that list.
They're either compromised by way of money, they're either compromised by way of position because they want to utilize this information for their benefit, to pull you guys along, for you guys to follow them, for you guys just to be under them, and they control the narrative.
And I can control my own narrative.
Yeah, she's most definitely talking about Jed.
You're presenting to be one fucking way, and you're another. You need to change. Now, today. Because you're gonna eventually be exposed.
Damn, she sounds just like his old team member.
Are you gonna get exposed?
And I remember telling this new team in the last episode, and if you're a member of his current team, just know you'll be in one of these videos in a couple months throwing them under the bus. And here we are.
I don't think that my money went the wrong way.
You know what I feel? I feel taken advantage of. I do.
I have at least donated about $350. How about that?
I was in New York in the middle of COVID, making $10,000 a month. That's a fucking lie. $10,000 a week. I can show you the stubs from Crucial Healthcare in New York.
$10,000 a week. Now you're starting to sound like Jed.
Baby girl, I hate to break it to you. Those 3 Benjamins you donated to Jedediah, they're going the way of Connie Converse. 10 grand a week? I know we were making extra bread during the pandemic, but that's a lot for a nurse unless the client is a multimillionaire or anybody know the link to her OnlyFans, asking for a friend. Mojo Jojo and his crew isn't happy with Grace Levi dropping a demo about him and damn son, you rushing to drop a new mixtape? You haven't even finished your new album Helmet Head Got Back.
Oh my God. Easy. Look at her helmet. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. But, you know, who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she sounds like a total grandma, okay? I mean, her helmet is just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so black.
For those of you who don't know who one of the brown noses, this is Money Boy Trey, the arch nemesis of Helmet Head, a nickname for unspoken purpose. But our homegirl UP has a nickname for him. He's called Bitch Boy. The two have history. Let's just say old country boy don't like to take no for an answer. And for Mojo Jojo, he better not do him dirty. But the same can be said for the president of the state gang. I smell a civil war brewing a year from now. Better grab your popcorn when it happens.
Speaking of popcorn, Grace Levi caught wind of Jedediah talking about her, and she wasn't happy. The same can be said about Jedediah, until they finally duke it out on a live stream. Things were getting heated until Super Producer, one of Jedediah's supporters, finally speaks out.
I told you at the beginning, yes, I said, I don't think Grace would be a good host for this platform because we have a certain audience. You need to be able to hold the audience. I told her and I told you.
Looks like somebody coming on here with the truth. Maybe we can get to the bottom of this now.
Now, you not liking her did not come until after she said that she had questions for you.
And just like his last team, once you question them, you're automatically the enemy.
Because you were on your platform telling everybody to go follow her. She was out there, the only person, boots on the ground, at Cara Wilson's thing. She drove all the way up from Georgia.
That's correct.
Now, why would I think that you would have a problem with her? And you know what? I hate that this is so messy. I hate that we have to get into private conversations. Because when you have private conversations with people, they should be private.
And if she would have watched the first episode, she would have known Jed doesn't keep any conversation private.
I understood why you were mad at me. I put up our conversation.
And if you're currently teamed up with this goofy, just know as soon as you piss him off, he's going to come online and release any conversation you ever had with him. And here he is, once again, proving my point.
You didn't tell me that you didn't like her until after we had the conversation about the butterfly release.
And there he is, exposed for lying again. This dude is the worst.
And I'm telling you, we should not be talking about private conversations out here in the public.
Say it all. I don't give a fuck. I told you I don't like her.
But why do you need to cuss, sir?
Because he's a zesty ass goofy.
Said he had a problem with me after the 27th. Is that not a lie or is that the truth?
That is the truth. After. That's a private conversation that he had when he called me and asked me, was I working with you?
Hold on. That's why I didn't want to say anything because...
What problem?
Jesus! What the fuck was that?
I ain't never seen somebody look so zesty when they get mad. Let's see that again.
Because
what problem?
You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
You yelling at me not gonna make me feel no type of way. So what we doing?
If you look up the definition of crash out in the dictionary, you're gonna see Jaz's face sitting right there.
You, my producer, telling this woman that I have a problem with her, but we not.
I can tell her because you said her name.
And like always, his mouth got him in trouble again.
I have now the next briefing is your producer is now working with Grace. So my then call to the production is, hey, I hear you're working with Grace. I don't have a problem with it. I just would have loved if you would have made me aware of it, since you all are briefing me that this woman is attacking me.
Calling out somebody on that bullshit is not an attack. It's just facts.
I never briefed you that she was attacking you. And the actual question was, why did I have to hear from my vets that you are working with Grace Levi?
Looks like Jad was caught in another lie. This dude just can't win.
I drilled you about working with her.
Listen, it's about how I felt. It ain't about how you felt. It's about how I felt during the conversation.
Said that, so I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So no, what you talking about is me questioning you. You said I don't like my character and loyalty being questioned.
That's correct.
Especially when you had her out here begging for dollars.
The family. Let's all just try to support any way we can. $1 if you have it, $2.
My right to feel that way.
I asked you a simple question.
I asked a simple question.
And this is why.
And I gave you a simple answer, but I felt some type of way after the conversation.
Are you working with this woman that is starting?
And I said no.
And
I still said no.
So now,
and I said no.
This woman now coming up with all these damn narratives that you supposedly gave her.
Telling the truth about this dude is not spreading a narrative. It's just a fact.
Grace, she just told you that I never gave her a narrative. She spoke for herself. Whatever was going on with her. And I told you at the time you asked me that I didn't know anything about what she was talking about. You asked me, and I told you. And I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
This is what I'm going to say.
This is very hurtful to me.
This is what I'm
very hurtful.
Just sit here. Grace, I asked you in the beginning of your own live. I said, is this the same person? You bold-faced lied on your own shit, saying, no, it ain't the same person. Only to come back and say it is.
Well, you can say that because I didn't want to put her on it. I'll be able
to. I asked you.
It was a lie. And I put my facts out there. I'm not a bold-faced liar. Put them funky ass fingers back in your stuff because you are a nasty individual.
It looks like Diddy Kong ain't getting pegged tonight from either of these ladies. Back to giving a lucky guy a homeless orgasm at Clark and Lake.
With super producer said what she said, and Jedediah give the two the final finger, Grace Levi kicks him off her live. And this concludes the story about Grace Levi. A victim of buyer's remorse, let this story be a cautionary tale. If it's too good to be true, it isn't. There's always imperfections when it comes to quality. And with that, this is Shadow signing off. And if you see something, write something.
Nice work, Agent. So it turns out that her sudden attack on Random News and the others were clickbait, and it seems Burgundy Blue is still being hounded by Jedediah and his new buddy Moneyboy Trey. Normally, I would have special operations handle that, but whatever is going on at the unspoken sector, the director is putting them on standby, so we'll have to do it ourselves. Return to base for a debrief. The link to Random News will be in the comments section if you want a full story or anything else he's covered. Thank you for visiting Shadow Storyteller. If you like what you saw, hit the like and bell to catch up. Until next time.